كوريا الجنوبية رسميا جمهورية كوريا هي دولة ذات سيادة تقع في الجزء الجنوبي من شبه الجزيرة الكورية. تقع كوريا الجنوبية في المنطقة الشمالية من الكرة الأرضية وذات طبيعة جبلية في الغالب. حققت كوريا الجنوبية نجاحًا وُصف بالمبهر في معركتها ضد وباء كورونا المستجد كوفيد-19، ففي منتصف فبراير الماضي كانت ثاني بلدان العالم من حيث عدد المصابين بالفيروس، فهي قد نجحت في احتواء الانتشار وتسطيح المنحنى كما يطلق عليه The Flattering Curve. واستطاعت أن تخفض مستوى أو متوسط الإصابة حتى أن وصلت إلى أعداد قليلة جدا أو تقريبا إلى الإصابة صفر. وبالتالي كان لابد أن نتعرف عن قرب كيف نجحت كوريا الجنوبية في هذا الأمر.
تعرف من خلال لقائنا مع سفير دولة كوريا الجنوبية على الإجراءات الوقائية في كوريا، إزاي بيتعاملوا مع هذا الفيروس، وكلنا بناخد طبعا إجراءاتنا الوقائية في دخولنا إلى سفارة جنوب كوريا. الحقيقة هيكون عندنا لقائنا مع سعادة السفير من داخل السفارة في السفارة الكورية. كونوا معنا.
وتم اتخاذ كل الإجراءات الاحترازية للوقاية من الإصابة بفيروس كورونا، وأولها هو قياس درجة الحرارة والتعقيم وارتداء الكمامة حتى يسمح لك بالدخول، والحفاظ على ترك مسافة بين كل فرد والآخر. بدأ السفير السيد يون يو تشول الحديث عن مرور 25 عاماً على العلاقات بين مصر وكوريا الجنوبية، فالعلاقات تعد نموذجاً يحتذى به لعلاقات قوية ووثيقة وعلاقات متميزة في كافة المجالات، وهناك العديد من أوجه التعاون المختلفة.
لقائنا هيكون مع سعادة سفير كوريا الجنوبية. Welcome to our program today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Today we are celebrating our great relation between Korea and Egypt, and we have 25 of years of cooperation in different kinds or different fields between Egypt and Korea.
Yes, yes, indeed. The exact date is April 13th, 1995, so it marks the 25th anniversary this year in April. But you may wonder, why just 25 years? Well, that's a long story, but Korean people and Egyptian people have much more background that goes all the way back to 100 years ago. Both Koreans and Egyptians rose against the colonialism in 1919, and Koreans had their March 1st movement, which was against the occupation by Japan. But on the other side of the globe, Egyptians also rose against the colonialism, and you achieved your independence in 1922, but it took us a few more decades. And in 1943, there was the Cairo Declaration adopted by Allied powers, which promised freedom and independence for the Korean people. And a couple of years later, Korea became independent. So we Koreans have the word Cairo in our hearts since 1943 as a symbol of our freedom and independence. But more than 50 years later, in 1995, we signed our diplomatic relations, and it became 25 years. But since then, our development was remarkable, and it culminated with the historic visit by President RCC to Korea in March 2016, in which we adopted a comprehensive cooperative partnership. And since then, we accelerated our high-level exchanges and our joint projects.
ومن أهم معالم الجنوبية مدينة سيول، وهي عاصمة كوريا الجنوبية، وهي أكبر وأشهر المدن في العالم، فهي بها العديد من القصور الرائعة التي تعود لقرون سابقة وناطحات سحاب، كما تتضمن العديد من الجبال التي تعطي طبيعة ساحرة وخلابة للمدينة. ومن أهم المعالم المتحف الوطني الكوري، متحف سيول التاريخي، حديقة نهر الهان، برج سيول، وغيرها من المعالم المشهورة بالمدينة.
We have many cooperation and major projects between Egypt and Korea.
Yes.
In which fields?
From government assistance, we actually two leaders in 2016 agreed to set up so-called technological university in Beniswef. Actually, it opened in September last year. Technological University in Beniswef is a KOICA project, Korea International Cooperation Agency, with our fund of $5.83 million. And it provides practical training for the youth in Upper Egypt. So we have two major areas, ICT and mechatronics. So we like to establish an ecosystem in which the practical training and employment and the regional development are all going on hand in hand. And we have electronics and textile in Beniswef. So they are contributing to the economy of Beniswef and Egypt as a whole. But at the same time, they are also contributing to the training and the job creation for the youth in Upper Egypt. And we understand the priority the Egyptian government is giving to the Upper Egypt area, so I think we are working closely with the Egyptian policy toward the Upper Egypt.
Do we have any future projects in many other fields except education, and we have a lot of cooperation in many fields?
Actually, there are so many, and the next one on our grant aid was our automation of Egyptian patent system. We are working with Egyptian Patent Office, and we are providing our technology and know-how in digital transformation. So we will create an online portal for the Egyptian Patent Office, and we will make it accessible to the Egyptian public, and also we will provide the capacity building of Egyptian officials by providing the training for them in Korea, or sending Korean experts to Egypt so that they can train them on the ground. That particular project is also taking $2.9 million from our overseas development assistance. But there are also many projects going on with the infrastructure for Egypt. And we've been working on the railway and metro system. On the railway, we are working on the modernization of signaling system between the Nag Hammadi and Luxor with the EDCF. It's a soft loan provided by the Korean government. $115 million on 118 kilometers. So 1 kilometer is $1 million. And I hope that it will contribute to the improvement of safety and convenience for the Egyptian people. And we are also looking at other possibilities between Luxor and Aswan and Nag Hammadi and Beniswef area. And on metro side, we have already provided 20 trains, meaning 160 cars in 2012 for your Metro Line number 1. And we also signed, I signed it myself with Minister Sarah Nasser in 2018 for the 256 cars, which is 32 trains for Metro Line number 3. With the soft loan I just mentioned, with the amount of 243 million euros. So I hope very soon Egyptian Cairo's citizens will enjoy not only for the Metro Line number 1, but on Metro Line number 3, very nice Korean trains.
استكملنا الحوار أيضاً عن كيف تعاملت كوريا الجنوبية مع هذا الفيروس القاتل كورونا كوفيد 19. اعتمدت كوريا الجنوبية على استراتيجية فاعلة أساسها هو فحص أكبر عدد من الحالات، وقد شكلت محطات على الطرق لفحص الناس. في الطرق لتخرج النتائج للفحوصات خلال ساعات، مما يقلل الضغط على المستشفيات ويقلل احتمال الإصابة لدى الناس. كما قامت بتطبيق على الهواتف الجوالة لمتابعة القادمين من الخارج عبر المطارات وقاعدة بيانات بالمدينة الذكية لآلاف المصابين بفيروس كورونا المستجد، ومن خالطوهم وأساور إلكترونية لتعقب المخالفين للقانون الخاص بالحجر الصحي.
Did you offered any aids regarding coronavirus from Korea to Egypt?
Korea suffered a lot at the initial phase of coronavirus spread, but we worked very hard, and I think we set a very good example for the world. And then now we are trying to help our friends around the world, particularly with Egypt. Our first phase was with the financial assistance. I think Korea was the first one to provide the emergency assistance to Egypt with the cash of $200,000, which the Egyptian government is using for the assistance to the most vulnerable groups in your society. And I think that's very important. And we also worked on our second wave of assistance with another $200,000 within the framework of our ODA, Overseas Development Assistance of KOICA, which will be used for purchase of medical equipment for your hospital in Al-Sarkiya area, Al-Salhiya, Al-Gadida Central Hospital, for equipment such as CT scanner or oxygen tanks, which are very important for detection and treatment of COVID-19 patients. And also because we, as I said, we suffered and overcame this virus early, we have a lot of experience and insights that we'd like to share with our friends. So we are inviting Egyptian officials and experts to our webinars to talk about our experience and to share our expertise. So a lot of Egyptian experts were joining us. So we are working closely with them about this sharing information as well.
So we can transfer this experience with Korea to Egypt through your experience with the coronavirus.
Yes, yes, I hope so. Yes, and Korea initially was the number 2 country with the most number of infected cases after China. Korea is a small country, but still we had so many cases. But with the robust testing and quarantine measures and a lot of cooperation from our people, we reduced the number drastically. And yesterday, it came down to 2 people of confirmed cases. But
so the cases decreases.
Yes, and those 2 were Korean travelers from abroad. So there is no domestic cases, new cases for a long time. And actually, Korean government has moved from emergency quarantine phase to a normal life quarantine phase. We started actually from today, and from next week we'll be opening schools to our students, but we will still continue our rules of social distancing and many other precautions. But I hope that our life will come back to normal.
Your advice to the people here in Egypt to protect themselves from the coronavirus?
From our early exposure and experience
How
of
to protect themselves.
of suffering and then protecting ourselves, it can be summed up very well by what my President Moon, said in his cabinet meeting. He said all these achievements about controlling the pandemic was made possible by dedication of our authorities and our medical professionals. But at the same time, with the cooperation, voluntary cooperation and the participation by the Korean people, whatever safety measures, whatever precautions you may come up with in terms of the government policy, it means nothing if there's no participation and voluntary cooperation from the people themselves. So my advice to my Egyptian friends, Egypt is handling their pandemic situation very well, and I know Egypt has been praised by WHO and other actors as the exemplary case in the region, and Egypt will be the only country who will register positive growth this year in the region. So good for you. But still, to help the Egyptian people, I like to say that all the wise people of Egypt should follow faithfully the guidelines provided by your government, and then you will overcome this crisis very soon, and you will work on your economic recovery. So I wish the people and the government of Egypt all the best of luck.
من ضمن أوجه التعاون بين مصر وكوريا الجنوبية المجال الثقافي، فهناك تعاون في هذا المجال، وتم عرض العديد من المسلسلات الكورية على شاشة التلفزيون المصري، وآخرها الدكتور الرومانسي. تدور القصة حول بيونغ هو الذي كان ذات مرة جراحا مشهورا خلال ذروة عمله في مكان أو مستشفى بارزة، ولكنه تخلى عن ذلك في أحد الأيام ليعيش في عزلة ويعمل كطبيب لأحد الأحياء في قرية صغيرة.
Excellency, we had also a great cooperation in the field of culture, and even about your Korean drama on our Egyptian TV.
Yes, I've been happy to witness the popularity of Korean dramas among the Egyptian youth. So we can, I mean, you can understand how Korean people live in their settings, in their home and in their society. But at the same time, as you remember, last year we worked on our YouTube series called Assalamu Alaikum Cairo, which showed the modern Egyptian people, how they live and how they think to Korean people. So Korean people can understand how modern Egyptians interact with each other and how their culture is. So I think with this cultural exchange, both people of Korea and Egypt are understanding each other much better. So I hope this will continue with your kind cooperation.